Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is bidding a true welcome to Here Be Dragons, a game I have been on a bit of a journey with, ladies and gentlemen, because when I first came across this game, I will not deny I was primarily drawn to it by the visual style. Because you see, the entire game is designed to look like a beautiful old living map, which is absolutely stunningly gorgeous. Absolutely adore that. So I did a bit of investigation and discovered this game is in fact a tactical strategy turn-based dice rolling game, which I'm absolutely flipping thrilled about. So I sat down to play it for a minute and discovered very quickly this game is also brutally, horrifically difficult on occasion. So let's dive in, you'll figure things out nice and quickly. And we start off by just clicking on this little guy over here to get ourselves a big old pile of dice. Absolutely marvellous. Now, the game's a bit like a board game, so there's a bit to actually get your head around at first, but actually it's fairly simple. It looks more complicated than it actually is. 2 ships on the left belong to me, 3 sharks on the right, they're the enemy, we need to kill them, boo, etc. And to do that, we're going to be assigning dice. As the player, I get first dibs on the dice, so each of my ships can have 1 dice assigned to it. After I'm done doing my assigning, the enemy get to assign their dice. As a general rule, if I just grab a dice to demonstrate here, high rolls are mostly used for offensive things, so boosting my cannon power or activating abilities that do a bunch of damage to the enemies. Meanwhile, if we go over to the ones, say, yeah, low rolls are mostly used for defending, healing, that sort of a business. But there's a couple of interesting twists we need to keep in mind before we decide which dice to assign. Number 1, initiative down there in the bottom left. Whoever assigns the lowest number when you add all of the dice they've assigned together, that person has initiative. They get to act first in all subsequent phases for the duration of this round. They get to attack first, they get to use their abilities first, which can be very, very important indeed if, say, you've got very, very little health and you need to do some healing. You getting to heal before the enemy attacks or the enemy attacking you first could be the difference between life and death. So obviously you want to keep the initiative if you can, because you might be able to kill someone before they even have a chance to attack you. And number 2, this arguably being the even more important one, if the enemy is physically unable to place a dice, their entire team takes 1 hit point damage for each dice they're not able to play. So because the enemy is nothing but sharks, they can only actually place dice between 3 and 5. So if, for example, I was to take the 3 and 5 myself, I think actually, no, I can't take the 3. But if I were theoretically able to take the 3 and the 5, the enemy would actually lose half their health immediately and not be able to use their abilities, Shark Bites. Okay, so just to confirm, yeah, the 3 can't do anything because nothing's being highlighted. I must take the 5 out of the dice deck, though, because they can't be allowed to have that 5 or they're going to start biting me. And biting would be bad, because it causes 2 damage, which is quite significant. Abilities actually get to bypass my shield, so my shield down over here would be meaningless. And they'd be allowed to heal themselves up. So I want them to do that as little as possible, meaning the 5 has to flipping go. Now I could just use the 5 to actually make, yeah, the base attack of this ship at the bottom go up, or, yeah, fire Polly. So with a 5 on that slot, that's 2 damage that will bypass their 1 shield, or with a 6, that will be 3 damage. Which would be nice, but I'd rather leave them with the 6. Because, yeah, the 6 to them would be 1 damage apiece. So, you know what? I'm actually going to say Fire Polly for a big shot we can actually do to them this round. So that's that ship with a dice. This ship now needs a dice as well. And, yeah, what I need to do is... actually, it doesn't matter at this point. The 1, the 2, or the 6 will all screw them over. So, I can basically take a dice of my choosing out of those. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take advantage of the special abilities that 1s and 6s have. When you take a 1, you get +1 health, but my ships are already at full health, so that doesn't actually do anything. But the 6 will actually give me some bonus damage. So I'm going to slap that right down over there. So for this turn, this ship now does 3 damage. 1, +1 because of the dice, and +1 again because that was a 6. So we're going to start hurting these sharks really damn badly. And now, we pass over to the sharks to take their dice. But of course, the sharks can't actually take most of these dice because, yep, they can't take a 1 or a 2. So therefore, each of these sharks takes 2 damage immediately. But I gave initiative to them because I actually took some really high value dice. So they get to attack me first. Basically what they did is they took their attacks, which is 1 attack, 1 attack, 1 attack, and sum them all together for 3. Then they attack this ship, but we deducted my defense. So 3 minus 1, 2 damage, 6 out of 8. However, now I get to attack with my attack stats. So 2, and that's been boosted up to 3. So I've got 5 damage, reduced by 1 because of their defense to 4. So I know this shark is about to use Shark Bite. So how about we say, no, actually, you're not. You know why you're not? Because you're actually dead. So that shark has now sunk, and they don't have any actions to take. I, meanwhile, do have an action to take because Fire Polly has been primed. So I can do a little bit of damage to these guys. They're identical, so no reason to pick one rather than the other. However, because they've got the initiative, now they get to roll the dice and they get first dibs on the dice. Meaning they're going to be able to take Shark Bite and maybe screw me over. And yes, indeed, they have managed to screw me over at least a little bit because I physically can't take that 3. Unless, of course, hang on, there's a bit of oil in the water. It's not enough. Yeah, as creatures die and the game goes on, bottles of oil or ink or whatever it is appear in the sea. You can use those to re-roll a dice, but you'd need 3. So the match hasn't been going on long enough for me to actually re-roll that 3. So now we've got a bit of a problem. Well, we've got a problem and we've got an opportunity. You see, these sharks have sacrificed the initiative to me by taking the 4 and the 5. I now have initiative again according to the bottom left. So, yeah. I'm actually going to be okay. Now, okay, what's about to happen? The initial exchange is going to occur because it goes dice roll, dice assigned, initial exchange, then any abilities. Then we go back to the beginning again. That's how a round goes. So therefore, I know as soon as we click finish, I will reclaim the initiative. I get to fire first. I can do 3 damage because 2 plus 2 with my base cannons, because I've boosted the lower ship's cannons already. So that's guaranteed to kill the shark in the middle right there. The other shark will come in and do 2 damage I can't block and also heal itself back up to full health. But then it's 2 versus 1. That shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, that shark now can't do anything in the initial exchange when it's on its own because it can only do 1 damage and I've got defense of 1 and 2 on my ship. So all we need to worry about is Shark Bites, in which case, yeah, probably the best thing we can actually do here is just actually load the 2 up over here and say, you know what, this boat gets to attack twice because screw you, Mr. Shark. Let's just start attacking as much as possible and get its health down. Yeah, I can't do anything with the 3, unfortunately, so I'm going to take 1 damage on both my ships down to 5 and 7. But yeah, it does mean I reclaim initiative. So I get the initial attack in, so we know what we're doing over here. Attack. And attack for -3. That shark is dead, and the other shark gets to come after me. But as that shark's dead, I've got a new bottle of ink. I can now do a re-roll if need be. This guy's at 5, this guy's at 7. He's about to go down to 3 though, so need to be at least a little bit careful here. Yeah, 1 extra shot over here. Only does 1 damage. Oh no, hang on. It's not that he gets an extra round. Everybody gets an extra round. Okay, right, that's really, really damn powerful. So, you're in a lot of trouble, you stupid bastard. And yeah, he's going to do the Shark Bite right now. That's absolutely fine. Probably going to go for the guy at the top because he's the weaker. The enemy are pretty good at picking the right targets. And now I get to do the dice roll because I have the initiative again. And now I can start re-rolling them. Only 3 dice, of course, because there's only 3 things on the field. Fortunately, on this occasion, it doesn't actually matter because, yeah, the shark can't survive the initial exchange. So, put a 6 over here, put a 4 over here. He gets the initiative, but it doesn't matter. He's never going to get to use the bite because he's going to be dead in the initial exchange. He can't get through my shields anymore because he's all on his own. So here we go. -3, -5 because I've upgraded my cannons. He's dead and we get ourselves a victory. Flipping marvellous. And because we've won that fight, we get to choose a bit of an upgrade here. So, for this ship that stepped forward, my top ship, that right now has, yeah, 2 attack, 1 defense, and 8 health. I could take +1 to basic defense or +3 to maximum health. You know what? I'm going to take the basic defense because that damage threshold is very, very useful indeed. The other ship moves forward, it gets the same choice. Those guys have already actually got basic defense +1 though, so I'll give them 11 hit points. That's pretty nice right over there. So that's mission number 1 done on this particular expedition. Let's move on to number 2 because, yeah, it's only a matter of time until we run into a brick wall of difficulty because I've skipped forward a bit here. This isn't actually the first mission. The first mission's kind of very tutorial-y, so I've skipped forward into the game proper. But, yeah, this game just occasionally throws a flipping curveball directly into your face. Okay, 2 sharks, but on this occasion, they've been joined by a whale. Now, whales can be very, very annoying indeed. For the simple reason that, yeah, whales have... Ooh, we've also picked up a new thing we can do with the ink, by the way. So now, for 2 ink, I can increase the value of any die by 1. Though, yeah, you don't get to carry your ink over. I'm starting again from nothing here. Yeah, whales have a very annoying ability, which is ram. 2 damage, and they also get to just straight up knock a dice off your table. So if you've boosted your attack or your defense, they can just negate that. Very, very nasty indeed. And the sharks on this occasion have, yeah, more health. They're up to 8 health, and they're doing 2 attack rather than 1. Problem though, this ship up here can't use a 3 at all, and it can't use a 4 either. So I'm going to need to use one of the ones, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, all I can do here, this isn't a great setup for me to be honest, is start getting ready for a broadside. That's all absolutely a-okay, in which case, yeah, we need to move the 1 up to here. So as I've actually got myself, yeah, some pretty powerful cannons here with the 2 up here, could just get myself, yeah, another round of cannon fire right at the beginning, or just a bit more defense over here. What are they going to do when they attack? They're going to do a 2, a 2, and a 1. During their initial exchange, they've got a combined total of 5. And I've got a defense of 2, so that's going to be not insignificant, actually. Probably best... Yeah, I just actually buffed my defense a bit. Let's get that up to 3 for now at least. Though actually, maybe that was a mistake because the whale will probably just ram that dice away. But we'll see. We'll see. The enemy has to take a bit of damage because they can't use the 1. They've decided not to ram. They've gone for the shark bites instead. Taken a bit of damage. Now it's over to me. So I've got a combined damage output of 3. 1 against this guy, or, yeah, could be 2 against any of these. So they're both about to do a shark bite, unfortunately. Would I like to just get rid of the whale? Any damage I do to these guys, well, a bit of the damage I do to these guys, they're just about to heal it off anyway. So, yeah, you know what? Let's just focus on the whale. Let's just start getting the whale down a little bit while we're here. They're going to come and attack me, and they're all going to focus fire on that ship. Luckily, I did decide to reinforce it, so that's fine. And now they actually get, yeah, they actually get double shark bites. So they're going to keep focusing on that ship, and ooh. Yeah, you see what I mean about hard? They're actually really starting to wear down that ship fast. Dangerously fast. Right, at least I've still got initiative for now. That ship desperately needs healing. Like, in a flipping hurry, actually. And, okay, that's a better roll for me. Because there's plenty of 1s and plenty of 6s. And that means I can try and deny the shark's ability to use the shark bite on me. I should probably get broadside... but I kind of need to repair that boat up top. That boat's looking flimsy. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use this 2 to activate repair the boat. Because the enemy could have made use of that 2. So that's all absolutely fine. That's a good thing to do right there. The downside is that means I've given them a 4 because this boat can't use the 4. But I need to actually heal up this boat anyway, to be honest. I need to get up to 3 just so it survives. At which point, I've taken a 1 and a 3. They can't use the 1 or the 6, so they'll take 2 damage apiece. Then they'll assign the 4 somewhere of their choosing. I'll heal up 1 damage, and then, ooh. Yeah, I maintain initiative because they'll use the 4. So I keep the initiative, meaning I get to heal up before they get to use whatever they assign the 4 to. So I'm up to 3 hit points. We're okay for now. Ish. So yeah, I'm just going to finish right there. The 1 and the 6 are going to destroy them. Where are they going to put the 4? Into a shark bite. Unsurprising. So that is -2, -2, -2. And that's really good. The whale is starting to look dodgy. So they can do, yeah, 2 damage to me. They cannot destroy the top ship. Not yet. I can keep it alive, damn it. And hopefully I can keep it alive long enough to actually, yeah, destroy the whale. -1 over there, please. Marvellous. So that's -1. They come in for the exchange. They'll be focusing, obviously, on the top ship again. That should be, yeah, -2. I am just alive. And now we can get another attack in. Beautiful. So everyone start focusing over there. That's another -1. He's almost flipping dead. And then repair the boat, obviously, +3 up here. Because they're going to be going for the shark bite up here. And that's going to be +2 healing to him, unfortunately. But what can you do? So if I just maintain initiative at this point, I can guarantee finishing off the whale before he gets to do another action. So that's good. That's good. Yes, everything's stressful. By the way, that's more ink down over there. But actually, this works spectacularly well for me. This is really, really damn nice because, okay, what's the most sensible option here? I tell you what, it's probably to actually let them have one of the force because I sort of need to, do some healing. I do need to do some healing here. And I need to make sure I maintain the initiative so I can kill the whale in the initial exchange. Because with the whale dead, their combined attack is only 4, not 5. Then they're only doing 1 hit point in their initial exchange, which works for me. Okay, this is fine. Everything's under control. What I need to do is, if I just take the 1 and the 1, then they get the 4, the 6, and the 6. I maintain initiative because they took a 4 and I only took a 2. The 2 6s blow up in their face. And actually, that kills the whale anyway. That actually kills the whale. If I just put a single dice they can't use into their deck, then whale automatically dies, which is really, really damn nice. Hang on, part 2. If I deny them the 4, they physically cannot shark bite this turn. Okay, at that point they cannot shark bite this turn. They cannot kill me. Right, that's probably the way to go. Let's go for broadside, and I'm going to sacrifice initiative. No, hang on. But if I do that, I don't get any repair. And oh, God, what do I do? Take the sensible option here. Just repair up the boat just in flipping case. And if I just put the 1 up to here, then I get another attack, which is absolutely fine. But on top of that, I maintain initiative, which is very important. And I get +1 healing right now. They get 1 shark bite in, but it doesn't matter. Because I can survive it, because I can heal before they can shark bite. So finish right there. Assign the dice, and oh, you stupid fools. You stupid flipping fools. You assigned the dice to a thing that was about to die. Flippin' love it. Right, okay, good. The enemy made a rare stupid decision there. Generally, they're very, very damn smart. So, initial exchange, and at this point, yeah, they can do 1 damage to me. Target the weak one. -2. There we go. With the fact they've actually, misassigned the 4 there, I should have this one in the bag now. Beautiful. Okay, number 1, exchange number 2 to finish off that shark. So now they're down to 1 shark. Yeah, once you actually finish someone off, you're in good shape. And by the way, yeah, we're going to repair the boat up to a 5. Okay, there's nothing they can do at this point. Nothing they can do. So, screw it. Just say, take the 4 and take the 5. I'm sacrificing the initiative. They can't use the 1 anyway. So, finish right there. Then we start annihilating them. So, they can't use the 1. Down to 5. They can't shark bite. They might be able to next turn, but do they even get a next turn? I'm not sure they even get a next turn. So, yeah, his initial exchange does nothing on his own. So, we can actually do -3, -4. Okay. He's alive for now. He's got no actions. And then I've got myself, do I have any actions? Yes, I've got a broadside. So as a result of that, screw you, everyone on the field takes 2 damage, completely bypasses his defense, job done, victory. Okay, do I want to give you more basic defense or more maximum health? Probably a bit more maximum health, please, up to 10 hit points. And then other ship comes in for its upgrade and maximum health or basic defense. Okay, let's get your base defense up to 3. That's pretty darn good. Lovely. And also the dead parrot wants to say, well, not much really, because he's dead. And now, on to the grand finale, which I'm assuming therefore is going to be some form of horrendous nightmare. Oh good, Neptune, King of the Sea, is guarding this territory. So, he expects a sacrifice in the form of 1 die from the side without initiative. If no sacrifice is offered, Neptune will impose some penalty on a random unit of the side who did not fulfill their duty. Okay, maintain initiative under all flipping circumstances. Gotcha. So right now, I have initiative, so I'm not the one sacrificing dice to Neptune. Instead, yeah, there's actually 6 dice on the field despite there being only 5 enemies. Because Neptune is not a target, he doesn't have a health bar, we don't have to kill him, so that's a relief at least. But yeah, if you don't sacrifice to Neptune, he's going to screw you up in various creative ways. Got it. Okay, so we're looking at a shark who is pretty standard stuff, all things considered. 2 attack and 8 hit points. There's also a whale, we've seen him before. And we've got a little mer person of some description. Give him time to get set up and... yeah, he can do 3 damage with Throw Trident. And of course, because that's an ability, it bypasses my defense, which is pretty bloody brutal, all things considered. We want to potentially, yeah, take you out first, because you've only got 1 defense. So, okay. Once again, I've got nothing I can do with a 3, so 3 is kind of terrible, because I need to leave that for them, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's a free whatever they want it to be. Probably they'll put it into Throw Trident, because that is flipping dangerous. Everything else, I can actually eat up. So, if I could, I should probably use the 4 and the 2. But if I use the 4 and the 2, that means I've taken 6 on the initiative counter. They can't use the 1, the 6, or the 6, so that means they'd only be using the 3. They would gain initiative. It's probably still worth it, because that is a lot of damage I can do to them, and it screws them over a lot, especially as, yeah, that actually bypasses their defense too, damage you take for not being able to play dice. Okay, the 4 can only be played here. That's the only place that can actually be played. So, play the 4 into broadside. That's useful. Play the 2 to, yeah, defense. Let's actually get a defense of 3 up right now, because with a defense of 3, they've got a combined total of 2, 1, and 2. So 5 minus 3 is 2. So they can only do 2 damage in an exchange. That's not actually that bad. So, then again, the whale will probably ram that at some point, but we'll see. We'll have to flipping see. Am I actually allowed to? No, right now, officially, I have the initiative. So it's only if the initiative shifts to them next turn, which it will do, that it goes over to me and Neptune. Move over to them. They need to assign dice. They give 1 6 over there. And then other than that, yeah, they give the 3 to the shark bite. And then they take 2 damage. Initiative moves over to their side. So they get the first exchange. The first exchange shouldn't be too bad, because, yeah, only 2 hit points. Now, my turn. Probably all my firepower on this guy before he gets set up. Don't worry about the shark, because the shark's just going to keep healing. This guy can't heal, so focus on him before he gets his trident out. He gets to do his actions. Obviously, he's going to do shark bite, so he's going to be back up to full health, and that's going to get that top ship up to 6. So, we're okay for now. No actions, but broadside is half set up. Now, they get to roll dice because they have initiative, but I'm slowly picking up ink. So, what are you going to do? The answer is Trident, Ram, and Shark Bites. Okay, they've given me a 1, a 3, and a 6. And, oh, I see. So, yeah, Trident's deck remains filled up. So, that's not good. All I can put in there is a 1 or 2 or a 5. And right now, I can only give him the 1. And I'd really like the 1 for me, actually, because I kind of need the 1 for me in order to... Oh, dear. That's a concern. Also, I feel like I should not have given away the initiative, because now they can use absolutely all of their abilities. Maybe I should have played more conservatively and not handed the initiative over, because that's going to screw me up a bit. That's definitely going to screw me up. Okay. Okay. Everything's going to be fine, probably. What we need to do is absolutely destroy the Trident guy, because right now, he can't do anything, okay? The Trident lad cannot do a thing for the time being. All we need to worry about is, yeah, the Ram and the Shark Bite. They're going to do 2 damage to the top ship initially. After that, that gets me down to 4. With the 4, they can do -2 and another -2. Right, so, as things stand right now, they can straight up kill my top ship. But, because I've got initiative, if I put the 1 in to repair the boat, I can repair the boat before they have a chance to kill it. Yeah, sorry, we have to take it, which means I'm just going to have to not sacrifice to Neptune, which is going to really screw me over. Meaning we could go to, actually, Fire Poly, that's 3 damage. Now, with that, that would mean, ooh, that would be a guaranteed kill against the merman down there. Because, yeah, I can do, what, 2 damage to him now, and then Fire Poly gets the kill, and I maintain the initiative for now because I'm not using the 3. Yes, okay. So that's fine. That's absolutely a-okay. In fact, if anything, that might be overkill because that's actually now 3 because I just played a 6 against that boat. Okay, overkilling the merman, not a bad idea. I maintain initiative, but, yeah, okay, so Neptune's going to be really, really angry at me right now. So, he's going to put... Hang on, what are you doing right now? He selected my punishment. What punishment has he selected? He's doing a pin, and... Oh! Okay, blocks the next execution of an action. Ah, so I can't fire Polly, unfortunately. Which means this guy does actually get to survive for now. But I think I get to live regardless. So this is all okay. Everything's fine. Just focus on, yeah, the 3 over here. And then he's still almost dead. We can finish him off next turn. They're going to go for this boat up here. Should do 2 damage, right? Yep, down to 4. But now I get to do an actual heal to get up to 7. So I survive their actions. Then initiative returns to me and I get to do the dice roll. So obviously you're going for that boat. That's absolutely fine. And obviously you're coming in for a ram, which probably means you're going to get rid of that dice. But I think that would have gone away at the end of the turn anyway. So no, you're going to get rid of my defense dice instead, which is arguably just as bad. But as the fight goes on, more and more ink is falling into the ocean. So that's good. Okay, time to get a new set of dice out. But now I'm back in charge. Not a great selection though. There's a lot of 5s there and the enemy can use 5s. What I got right now is, yeah, I should probably use the 2 for another repair action. Maintain the initiative if you can. Feed them the 5s, because then they've got to use the 5s. But then again, ooh. If I feed them... Okay, I need to do a repair the boat. That's an absolute essential. That leaves me with 2 1s and 3 5s. Now, if I take a 5 up top, and by the way, that 6 is still in place, which is actually kind of nice... I can't take a 5 up top. There's no 5 up top. It's only a 6. Oh, no. I've got no choice but to take a 1 up top, which is kind of frustrating. But, okay. That means I'm going to take... No, that's going to guarantee a kill. No, it's not going to guarantee a kill. No, it is going to guarantee a kill. Wait, hang on. Is it? Wait. No. Yes, maybe. If I put the 1 into the top ship, then... They cannot put the 1, the 5, or the 5 into that guy. Okay, good. They cannot use that dice. That guy is going to die. The mer person is going to die. He can't not. He cannot use any of these dice. So they have to burn that die. He's as good as dead. And that means this ship is a lot safer than it was. So we're just about okay. We're probably fine. We're probably not fine. But I do have repair coming in. I think this is going to work. Actually, hang on. Hang on. I can screw them over a bit more yet, though. Yes, I should screw them over. So, let's just actually increase one of these dice to be a 6. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. That's now a 6. Have fun with that 6, because you can't do anything with that either. So that's even more damage to you. Screw the lot of you. So, take that. And now they put a 5 over there, meaning... A 5's going to go into ram. The 1 and the 6 blow up in their faces. And that is a guaranteed kill. Okay, we're fine. Everything's under control. And now, I actually get to take my action. So that pin was not so bad. And in fact, if anything, no, with 2 defense, I can't kill the whale before it attacks me. But I'll get to repair before it gets to ram me. So actually, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Focus on the whale here. Oh, hang on. Do I want to do that? No, I should have not done that. Can I undo that? I don't think I can undo that now. Because Fire Polly will kill the whale. So, I shouldn't have done that. Should have actually focused on the shark. But no matter. It's fine. Everything's okay. They should only be able to do 1 damage now. With the mer person dead, just 1 damage. So, Fire Polly... is a guaranteed kill against the whale. You can't use your ram anymore. Screw you. Suck up all of that lovely ink. And now, repair the boat. Now we're okay. We're fine. Okay, 1, 2, 5, and 5. So, if I take the 1 and the 2... Yes, actually, if I take the 1 and the 2, then he can't feed Neptune anymore. He just simply can't do it. So, that's what I want to do. I want to take the 1 and the 2. So, increase my defense... Because then he guaranteed can't do anything to me. I know he'll get himself a shark bite, but I'd say it's probably worth it because I can just at this point, yeah, out-heal him. That's all absolutely a-okay. Just repair the boat and then focus fire. So at this point, yeah, 5 and a 5. He'll get a shark bite, but he'll also get knackered by Neptune because he can't actually do anything to Neptune. So Neptune is really, really annoyed at that there shark. So Neptune rolls a dice. And it was a pin. Right, so Neptune rolls a dice. That's how that's decided. Gotcha. So all he's going to do is, aha, he's going to say you can't use your shark bite this turn. Screw you, you stupid bastard. Marvellous. So, he can't do that right now. Instead, we can just start basically picking you off. Screw you. Marvellous. And apparently Neptune is, not actually acting on behalf of the sea creatures at all. He's just, a very impartial referee. So that's nice. And with that, we move on to a new expedition and a brand new boat. So, alright, what's so special about you bastards? Okay, 2 ships with 10 hit points each, but a whole bunch of brand new abilities. So, Sacrifice, 4 damage to an enemy, but causes a damage to yourself. Exorcism causes 2 damage and lets you remove a dice, so okay, you can basically sabotage your enemy's abilities if you can actually maintain initiative, and damage to yourself. Fine. So these guys hit hard enough powerful abilities, but they're constantly hitting their own ships too. However, they do have plenty of healing. Yeah, both of them actually have healing abilities, so extra exchange and +1 to all allies and yourself, and +3 to, wow, okay, +3 to both of them. That's a powerful ability, but does need 2 dice to actually set up correctly. And we've got over here a brand new monster of some description with Poison Spit. So, poison causes -2 damage over 2 turns. Fine. So, damage over time, I see, together with the traditional shark up top here. And as is quite frankly traditional, they need 2 to 5 to actually do their job. So, if I could just hand them the 6s, that'd be flipping marvellous right there. And sadly, yeah, I can actually get rid of one of the 3s. Let's start getting the prayer set up, because prayer's pretty powerful. Other than that, I need to actually get myself... Sacrifice is good, and obviously that can bypass their defences, because their defences are significant. Especially as... Let's just boost this, because actually with no whale on the field, they can't get this dice off here. So that's a permanent boost to 3 and a 4 this turn because of it being a 6. Okay, we'll give them the 2 3s and the 6. So the 6 will blow up in their faces. The 3, sadly, they actually get, because that's not a good roll. So they're already halfway to Poison Spit, and they gain initiative because, oh dear. Okay, that might have been a mistake, actually. Right, lots of attacks coming in from the terrifying blob monsters. Still 7 hit points. That guy's not ready to do a shark bite. Okay, he's probably the easiest to pick off. Let's actually just see if we can take out that shark before it can bite. And these creatures are apparently snots. Marvellous. Right, initiative goes over to them, but bear in mind I'm gaining ink and they don't get ink, so... oh, that's meaning... oh, hang on. That's not a good set for you at all. Yeah, that's actually going to blow up in your faces anyway. Marvellous. So down to 2, but oh dear. Right, they're actually ready to do double Poison Spit, and I'm not ready to do any healing whatsoever. Oh dear. That's not good. That's not good at all, actually. Exorcism. I could do Exorcism, so that would be damage to self, but they're not attacking this guy. They're going for the guy up top because he's got less defense. So, 2 damage. I could knock off a dice, but actually, I can't. They're guaranteed to keep the initiative because they've left me with the 6s. Okay, so we'll get the Exorcism set up. We'll start working towards Sacrifice. I cannot heal myself right now, but I should be able to kill the sharks, but they're going to get the first hit in. Oh, they're probably going to kill that top ship this turn, aren't they? Yeah, probably they are. That's a -3 immediately. Yeah, they're just going to kill me with the Poison Spit. That's going to be instant game over, unfortunately. Okay, that is... you're a 2. If I put that over there, you're only doing 2 damage. Sadly, it's overkill, but... and you can't do... no, you can't do a thing to that guy, unfortunately. Right, in which case, yep, just kill the shark, because why not? But now you're about to completely destroy that guy, aren't you? No, hang on. That does damage over time. It's over 2 turns, but I don't know what part of the round that kicks in. He is double poisoned, though. It does stack. Okay, we need to... oh, balls. The dices are already gone. If I'd had initiative, I could have actually stopped them doing that, but... okay, do 2 damage flat. Special effects. Uh-oh! I think he's about to... yep! Okay, poison kills that guy straight away, and he's still got flipping initiative too. So we can immediately start, yep, taking double Poison Spit. He leaves me with the 6, which means, okay, at least I get initiative back, okay? I get initiative back. I'm going to use Exorcism, because that is... wait, is that a guaranteed kill? No, that's a 2 and a dice, so at least I can start knocking his dice off. That's all absolutely fine. And I boost this, but that's not getting past his defences. Okay. This is fine. Bear in mind, I do have a reroll ready to go. My basic exchange is now worthless because, yeah, once one of your ships goes, you're pretty much screwed. I can knock over their dices. So 2 damage, and that should, yep, destroy dice. We're okay. We're okay. We might actually win this. We might actually somehow just win this with 1 boat. It depends what shows up. But I'm back with initiative. Okay. If I exorcism right now, I'm going to... No, I'm not handing him initiative back, actually. But I am guaranteed to kill one of them. That's got to be what I do. But, yeah, I keep initiative for the time being because he's going to take both of those. So he's going to take 8 to my 6. I maintain initiative. He's going to get a poison spit off. Which means I'm still doing absolutely nothing with my initial exchange, but whatever. But, they're not doing much to me either. In fact, their basic attacks do nothing. And here's the trick, of course. An exorcism against this guy will actually stop him using his poison spit. But would I rather get rid of this guy for good? I'd probably rather get rid of this guy for good, just because I can't guarantee I'm going to pick up a 6 next turn. So he does get in 1 poison spit. So that is 2 damage a turn for 2 turns. Can I actually do enough damage? Because exorcism, that causes damage to myself. And I've got to actually get how many of them? And uh-oh. Okay, no. I can force him to do damage to himself. And I've got prayer. Flipping heck, I've got prayer. Yes, that'll hand initiative to him, but he can't use the 1. Okay, prayer's ready to go right now. So if I don't have the 6, he can't do anything either. Screw you. Down to 5. Okay, beautiful. Now, neither of us can actually damage the other. We can't get through each other's defenses. So that's all absolutely fine. We may as well just skip this phase, but what have you. Okay. He can't do an action. I, however, can pray. So, yeah, +3 to myself. Good, good, good. Then -2 off poison, so not great to be honest. But, yeah, the poison's going to wear off sooner or later. 4 and a 5, and he gets to... Oh, he gets to assign first. He hands me the 5. The 5 I can use to... Okay, the 5 I can exorcism, because actually that's 4 to 6. It's more generous than I thought it was. So I can exorcism, and that's going to stop him poison spitting. Am I now healthy enough to pull this off? I think I might be. I might just win. Okay, exorcism, obviously -2, so he goes down to 3, gets rid of that poison spit. I go down to 8. And pick up more and more ink, so I can re-roll if need be. But he's still getting the rolls in. So, 2 and a 5. He's going to take, presumably, the... No, he takes the 2. Okay, that actually is a bit of a mistake from him. He should have taken the 5 and left me with the 2, so I can't exorcism, because that's my only chance right now. Though I could have re-rolled it, so maybe it doesn't really matter. Exorcism for 2. I go down to 7. He goes down to 1. And we get the dice off poison spit. So I can keep him busy for the time being. Keep drinking the ink. He goes back to that. And... what's that? A 1 and a 6. Oh, he can't do either of them. Oh, you stupid bastard. Right. I actually flipping win. Oh, marvellous. Right. Wasn't expecting that. And I get my ships back because, yeah, you do get healed up to full health, including sunk ships are sort of coming back to life after you're flipping done. So, yeah, let's just get more defense. Defense is definitely a good idea. There's also just a 6 floating there mysteriously. Ooh, basic attack. Ooh, hang on. I literally can't boost defense. Okay, you know what? Take the maximum health up. Definitely a good idea to stay alive. What if that 6 is... That 6 is gone now. That's nice. Oh, good. I'm in a sea of acid now. That's just flipping lovely. I love being in a sea of acid. Sea of acid, -1 health and -1 health. Okay, so basically now I'm just taking -1 health every turn, and they're not, because they're acid creatures, so why would they? Also, we now have bigger, tougher acids who have access to acid spit, so -2 damage, and also remove a dice from defense if there's any dice on defense right now, together with, yeah, the traditional poison spit. So, now there's 3 of them, and 2 of them have got more health, and I'm taking 1 damage every turn, because I decided to sail into the sea of acid. Flipping marvellous. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I think you get the point. This here is Here Be Dragons, and It is gorgeous and I love it because I get to roll dice. What is it about rolling dice in difficult games? Tharsis was dice rolling that was insanely difficult too, but I never feel like it's unfair. That's the important thing here. It never feels like you're being unfairly screwed over by a bad dice roll. The game is well balanced, so it feels like good thinking is rewarded. It is tough, but you can always win. There is always a way through. So, yeah, I like this one. Not actually out yet, by the way. I think this is coming out in like a day or two's time. Link in the description below in case you're interested. Not going to be for everybody, but if the idea of turn-based dice rolling floats your boat, pardon the pun, then you might well enjoy spending a bit of time with Here Be Dragons. We might well see this again. I'll keep an eye on how the video does. Could make a fun live stream potentially. We shall see. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been Here Be Dragons. Thank you very much, and goodbye. I've created a small problem in my road system, which is it's literally impossible for anyone to ever go back into town. And this building shall be where we produce our zebras. And this much taller building next door is naturally where we produce the giraffes. Does anyone remember how the road system went? I think it was something like this.